People often ask me, when is the right time to hire a financial advisor? The truth is there are many instances where we can help. However, the following are some of the most common life events where someone could benefit from professional financial guidance. I'm David Packer, financial advisor from Bridgeland Financial. Retirement is the first section I'd like to go over first. This may be the most important transition in your life. From maximizing and managing benefits to developing a distribution strategy, the right financial professional can be an invaluable resource. We spend a lot of time keeping up on the latest financial strategies like avoiding sequence of returns, risk, and retirement. We really spend a lot of time helping people bridge the gap between the work and retirement. When you change jobs, it is a major financial event, and there are several things that you might need to consider. The next section, job and income changes. When you change jobs, it is a major financial event, and there are several things that you might need to consider or that you've never thought of. One of those things is health insurance. Does the new employee have any? Can I keep my old coverage? You may also want to see if your new income will preclude you from contributing to your retirement accounts or even put you in a new tax bracket. Then, if necessary, we may need to have a talk with you and your accountant to see how we might minimize the impact on your taxes. Also, if you had a retirement account at your old employer, then you might want to ask what to do with that account. The list can go on and on. Next section, inheritance. Again, here taxes could be affected, and we want to find strategies to offset it if necessary. If you inherited illiquid assets like a home or a company, a discussion that might need to take place is how to divest yourself of the assets and properly diversify. If you receive liquid assets, we should figure out if you should pay off debt with those assets or invest them for current or future income. On top of all that, there are special rules around inheriting IRAs that need to be considered as well. We help navigate those things. Next section, marriage. When you're merging two lives into one, it is not just your finances that you need to worry about, although it should be one of your top concerns as money does play a role in a large number of divorces. Are you going to combine finances? If so, how do you merge two ideas of money? Even if you're not planning on combining assets, it's a good idea to find out each other's money and career goals. Then you have to decide who is carrying the health insurance. If there are kids involved, there are estate and custody issues. Again, everyone's situation is different. This is why having someone as your financial quarterback will help. Next section, divorce. On the other end of the spectrum is divorce. This is a very stressful time for most, and sometimes stress can cause someone to make poor financial decisions. You need to consider housing, kids if there are any, tax impacts, health insurance, life insurance, and more. It is also very important to change your beneficiaries. I had a client who passed away over a decade removed from a divorce. He never changed his beneficiaries, and as a result, all of his funds went to his ex-spouse despite what was written in his will. This is because that particular beneficiary designation overruled the will. Let's just say his family was less than pleased about that outcome. Next section, buying and selling property. As someone who has completed this transaction on several occasions, it is never a low-stress transaction. There is so much to consider, especially if this is not your primary residence that you're buying or selling. There could be some tax consequences on the purchase or selling of a property. Not to mention that you need to find the right type of mortgage for your purchase. Also consider the programs that you may be eligible for. Not to mention there may be a possibility your retirement accounts could help with the purchase. All these things and more should be a consideration. This is not an exhaustive list of times to seek guidance from a qualified financial professional, but they are certainly some of the situations we have guided our clients through. If you're experiencing any of these yourself, or you just simply want a sounding board for your financial situation no matter where you live or work, reach me by calling 435-535-1630 or visiting our website at www.bridge2retire.com. Thank you.